Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review, and I am your host, the Report of the Week. Well, they are back once again. The Nacho Fries from Taco Bell have returned. They're ringing in the new year with a re-release of probably one of their, at least a fan favorite, I would say. At least when it comes down to my favorite items from Taco Bell. Aside from the Baja Blast and the Cinnabon Delights, the Nacho Fries have always been a personal favorite of mine. And they're back, they came back, and as a matter of fact, believe it or not, I didn't even know about the release from any sort of publications or from any sort of fast food, news sites or blogs or whatever. I found out about the release of the Nacho Fries, the re-release I should say, as it came to me in a dream, believe it or not. I think it was 2.5 nights ago. I was in a deep slumber, and I had a dream that I was at a carnival, And when you go to a carnival, you have all these different types of rides, and I remember there was a merry-go-round at this carnival in my dream, right? And I took a look at it. Instead of any little horse or whatever that you ride on, there were these Nacho Fries going around and around and around, and people were sitting on top of them, and it was a merry-go-round of Nacho Fries. And that message stuck with me, and it was at that moment that I knew they were coming back. And sure enough, I went over to Taco Bell today. They had them. They have returned. So now, even if your new year looked as though there would be no hope, no future, I could guarantee you that at least the Taco Bell has the Nacho Fries back. I was able to obtain them $1.49 for, a pack of Nacho Fries. They really just come in one size. What they are exactly, the Nacho Fries are seasoned French fries with a nacho cheese dip. Now, they've already released this 2 times, and during both of those times, I was very pleased with them myself. So really what we are going to determine today, are they still as good as they used to be, right? Because the first time they ever released them was about a year ago, and they were excellent then. Then they released them back in August or so, and they were still pretty good as well. Are they still maintaining the standards? Are they still as good as they once were? We're going to find out. We're going to take a look. Let's do it. So, we got our custom Taco Bell bag that says Early right there with the Taco Bell bell. Maybe after they drop the little acid or whatever, there you go. The emphasizing their breakfast menu anyway. That's not what we're really interested in seeing, though. At least I don't think, though. Maybe one of you was. I'm just saying, yeah, I'm just sitting here for 3.5 minutes so I can see that bag from Taco Bell. But I think this right here is what we really wanted to see. I'm going to take the autofocus off so you can get that real good view of it. Those are the Nacho Fries right there. You can see them in the afternoon sun. They are well coated, I would say, well seasoned, at least. And the Nacho Fries consumption apparatus right there. There I am holding it. Right there. Let's see, can we do some good fourth wall action? Yeah, that ought to work. But anyway, there's some Nacho Fries glistening in the sunlight, right? And you know why they call them the Nacho Fries, right? Because they're Nacho Fries, right? Wrong. They call them Nacho Fries because they come with nacho cheese dipping sauce. So that was just a little behind-the-scenes facts for those of you that didn't know. Anyway, price for these was $1.49. Like I said, they are very basic. They're just your French fries. They are seasoned. They come with the Nacho Fries dip. And that's all that there is to them. So with that being said, I'm just going to try them out, let you know my thoughts, and we'll see. Is Taco Bell still maintaining the standards? We shall find out. The Nacho Fries from Taco Bell going in. Let me just disable this once again. Nah, it's too thin. I was hoping that they would get that Ultra HD shot of it, but I feel as though it is simply too small to really be done. But you can see either way, it definitely has that good amount of seasoning on it. Alright, so the big question that we all have is Taco Bell maintaining the standards? I would say that they are. Plain and simple, if, you know, you're saying, alright gosh, come on Reviewbrah, I really gotta get to work, I really gotta do whatever, I really gotta tune into your shortwave broadcast, can you just be quick? If you want the Cliff Notes version of this right now, the Nacho Fries are still as good as they were the last release and the release before that. So that's really what you need to know, just to be short, sweet, and to the point. However, to be a little more detailed and descriptive, the Nacho Fries, in my opinion, they are still as good as they were the last time. So if you really enjoyed them, if they were your favorite side or just item in general to get from Taco Bell, you won't be let down. You won't be disappointed, because they are still maintaining those standards. They still taste good. They still have that nice, firm crispiness, which allows there to be that structural integrity. It's not any sort of flimsy or floppy fry, but it isn't hard as a rock either. They still have that good middle ground, and that still leaves there to be that good crunch, and just that good thickness too. You know, they're not tiny little shoestring fries, and they just taste good overall. Likewise, they still have a good amount. The wind is almost blowing the camera away, but I don't think it's going to. They still have a good amount of that nacho seasoning on it, you know, which just adds that little bit of flavor, a little bit of saltiness, but it's not overwhelming. Certainly they hold their own, to say the very least. Okay, with that said, let us quickly try out the nacho cheese dipping sauce, which most times is not mandatory. It is not something which, say, these fries would be absolutely horrible if they didn't have, because that's just not true, right? You can see there's the pool of the nacho dipping sauce right there, and I think it's one of those things, based on prior experiences anyway, that is a good accompaniment, but it is not mandatory. Yeah, it's just like I remember it, where it's very flavorful, it has that creaminess to it, maybe even that very, very, very tiny little hint of jalapeno in there. Adds a little bit of spice, but nothing incredible, and just serves as a good blend and, you know, accompaniment for the nacho fries, but it is not by any means mandatory whatsoever. So with that being said, because the nacho fries are really just as good as they were, I'm impressed. They're still maintaining the standards. The nacho fries are still that high quality that they have been. Therefore, I'm going to be keeping my rating at a 9.5 out of 10. If you enjoyed the nacho fries before, you're going to enjoy them again, because Taco Bell is still, like I said for probably the 20th time, maintaining those standards, and they're still just keeping them high quality, which is what we all hoped for. So with that said, for all of you Nacho Fry lovers out there, yeah, it's going to be a day of celebration because Taco Bell did a good job with this. It's a fan favorite, and yeah, they're still just at high quality that we've come to expect them to be. With that being said, that's all that I really have. If you're interested, make sure you check out my podcast on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/VORW. It's 2 hours this time around. We get to some listener questions, some miscellaneous talk, and some good music too. Something to check out, leave on in the background, and just a good show for you to enjoy. That's all that I have, and also, help keep it on the air, help keep it going. If you're interested in advertising on the show, it's something I don't really promote on the YouTube, but if you are, contact me, VORWINFO@gmail.com, and just let me know and we'll see what happens. Thank you, take care, and we'll see you again with another video. That's all.